Is this the most broken duo in Loomian Legacy? Let's find out. Okay then, let's go over the strategy and the sets then really quickly, okay? So first up is Coprage. I'm going to go for a more melee tanky one. If you want a range tanky one, swap Robust for Clever, okay? Then I'll swap the melee and the range defense TPs around, okay? That's really all you're going to do. So for mine, I'm going to go very Robust, making it as tanky as possible. Clumsy, not using any range attacks, and Sluggish, making ourselves even slower for Bane of Haste, and also don't really drop anything else. Item Drop of Youth is a pre-evolution, makes ourselves even tankier, especially because we're going to be spamming like bait a lot, okay? The ability is the secret ability Playful. This is like very crucial. You do need this one, okay? So for example, if Coprage has like Sharpen and you have like a teammate which is like, let's say Kirillin, okay? Kirillin doesn't have Sharpen, but your Coprage does. So if Coprage goes for Sharpen, gets +1 melee attack and accuracy, now your Kirillin also gets that, and now Kirillin never misses, okay? Also you have like Bulk Up, but there is another move that we're going to be using on our teammate, okay, which I'll get into later, okay? But yeah, it's going to be Jumpstart. It's going to be pretty damn fun, okay? For the moves, we have Bait, Rejuvenate, Bane of Haste. These are all like very crucial, I would say, okay? Bait, so your teammate doesn't get hit. Coprage are very tanky. You can spam it, okay? And if it goes for a Bane of Haste, it can go for Rejuvenate before it gets knocked out, okay? So yeah, pretty good. And the last move, I would probably go for a Bulk Up or Dodge. I gave it Dragon Force though, just to test it, because I didn't really need Bulk Up for this specific strategy, okay? So if you want to go for Bulk Up or Dodge, go for that. I just wanted to try Dragon Force. Next up, the TPs. 200 health and melee defense, just making me as melee tanky as possible, but like I said, you can swap the melee defense with the range defense, okay? The range defense is just leftovers. The 44 energy at level 50 gives you 242 energy, which lets you go for a Bane of Haste, a Rejuvenate, and then you have 120 energy left over for 4 bits, which is very nice, okay? And then also, because we are running Bane of Haste, I managed to get myself a 0 speed on, okay, which is very nice. Next up plan, okay, is going to be the teammate. I'm running Garjone on this one, okay? If you want to use like Maytoad, because also they both have Jumpstart, that's completely fine. They basically just like swap out Garjone with any other Jumpstart user. And actually, with the recent update with Oxdrake, okay, yeah, Joltooth also has Jumpstart. Wouldn't really recommend it, but if you want to be funny, haha, Mimi, you can use Joltooth instead, I guess. It does have Jumpstart. Not really going to want to really use it itself, but more utility is always nice, okay? So for my Garjone, this is actually a new one that I rallied, okay? Also, it's level 1, because you don't need to level up Garjone at all. It doesn't get any, like, level up moves. They're all, like, from an NPC. So I've gone for a Bane of Haste one, okay? So I've gone for very smart, to hit as hard as possible. Frail, this is a range attacker, and Sluggish, make ourselves even slower. And for the Metal Essence, although you can use any essence you want, okay? Ability, there's no point really going for the secret ability, unless you, like, you can give it, like, a health amulet to, like, get back to full health, because, yeah, when we go for Jumpstart, you lose like 1/4 of your max health on Garjone, so it's not really worth it, okay? So I'm going to go for Communication, so my teammates, if they use like Earthquake, Garjone won't get hit by them. So for the moves, Jumpstart is going to be our #1 like setup move, okay? So basically on this one, when you use Jumpstart, Garjone will lose 1/4 of its health, which is why the secret ability doesn't work, okay? It'll give itself +2 range attack, and its teammate +2 range attack, which also is going to be your Coprage, but then Playful activates, and gives Garjone another +2. So in one turn, Coprage gets +2 range attack, which unfortunately, it's not really going to use it unless I give like Metal Blast later, okay? And then Garjone has +4, and now my Playful Coprage can just spam bait while my Garjone like one-shots everything, which is very nice, okay? So yeah, other than that low, we have Metal Blast, Thunder Strike, and Frost Beam. I wanted to go for Garjone instead of Maytoad. Originally, I would have gone for Maytoad, okay? Just like for Maytoad, its specialization isn't really going to be usable since you're running like 3 or 4 moves on it. I mean, I guess it technically could work with 3 moves, but not really that much. Watch isn't going to work because you're going to go faster under Bane of Haste. And I guess you can run the secret ability Slide, but that's a secret ability, okay? So yeah, Maytoad is like fine, but Garjone just has more coverage, okay? Which is why I want to go for, okay? Metal for Stab, Thunder Strike, and Frost Beam just like hit water types, hit like earth types, and whatnot, okay? Also, you can swap one of these out for Fire Breath as well, okay? If you want to like hit all the metal types, but we have Thunder Strike. Just like this one doesn't really hit Tyrex that hard, or Ikazuni that hard, but then again, Garjone can never really hit Ikazuni that hard anyway. For the TPs then, 200 health, also just, we don't really need speed because we're going to running it on a Bane of Haste, so 200 health, just also give as much health as possible, so I can actually like tank a couple of hits. 200 range attack just to hit as hard as possible. 20 energy at level 50 gives us 240 energy, although honestly you could probably like give it enough TPs to make it 250 energy. So for 240 it lets me go for a Jumpstart, and then it lets me go for 4 of my 50 moves, okay, or 4 Metal Blast as well. If you actually jump it up to so you have 250 energy, okay, so take some of your TPs out of range defense, you can actually go for a Jumpstart and then 5 Metal Blast, which is probably what I would recommend actually, but this is like just to test it. And also 0 speed because Bane first, okay, making it as slow as possible so we actually go first. So basically the strategy is, first turn, send out Garajone and Coprage. Also, you could run dodge as well if you want to like get rid of one of your moves, but I wanted more coverage. So first move, we go for jump start on Garajone, and our Coprage sets up Bane Face for me, okay? Or if we don't really need Bane Face, we can just go for bait straight away, okay? Easy setup, got the Garajone, so it now has +4 range attack. Now Garajone one-shots everything, Coprage starts spamming bait again, okay? And then we just win the game. That's basically the strategy. Let's get into it, then. Okay then, hopping into the first battle. I've already done a battle. It didn't really go well. I got Raging Howl by a Luxor and then Earthquake, so it didn't really go that well. I got KO'd on the first turn, then I jump started and finished my Garajone off, so it wasn't exactly the greatest start, okay? So hopefully it goes better this time, okay? Okay, I'm going to go with this team, okay? I'm just going to lead off with 2 of them. So you can run dodge on like Garajone or Maytod or whatever else you want to use, okay? You can run dodge and it probably makes it a little bit easier, like, the first turn I can go for dodge while I get my Bane Faced up, and then I can like spam bait, and then I can go for the jump start. But I thought, hey, let's just like be risky, okay? Let's just go Bane Face and then just go jump start, okay, with 3 attacks. So I'm using Garajone for this strategy instead of Toad, just because Garajone has like more coverage, like metal, for electric, ice. If you want to run Fire Breath instead of one of these moves, that's completely fine. So yeah, it's completely up to you. I'm gonna go for the jump start low. We shouldn't get KO'd by any of these, but actually Mudspar actually makes me slower, which is actually better. Nice. I'll take it, man. Oh, actually my Garajone gets slower as well, which also is fine. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. So there's the jump start. Give my team a jump. Okay, there's my range attack, okay. Playful's gonna activate. Sharply rose. And would you look at that? It rose again. +4, and now I'm at also -1 speed. Nice. So yeah, this is like such a like gimmicky set to do, like strategy, I should say. So like I said, I want to go with Maytod, but I've already like done like Maytod and Dobo not too long ago, so I thought, hey, why not go for the Garajone? So I'm actually using Communication Garajone, not the secret ability one, because Jumpstart gets rid of your secret ability anyway, since it like takes health away from you. So yeah, that's why I'm not doing that. We can actually probably just go for the Rejuvenate here, and I can like try and just get rid of the Metronet. So I think that's actually what I'm going to do. So my Coprage also isn't really running any range attacks, which is fine. It's not really like meant to be running them itself anyway. I can't speak, I like only just woke up, okay? And then we'll Metal Blast the Metronet. That should OHKO the Metronet. Actually going to go for the withdrawal. I'll take that. Into the Ikazune. That does quad resist me, but I think we're actually fine. Also, Ikazune is like one of the only few Loomians that actually like resists all of my moves, which is a little bit unfortunate. Okay, return to sender, that's fine. I'm not going to go for you right now. I will, however, go for you next turn, man. So, I don't really need to go for the bait, to be honest. We can take out the Ikazune this turn. So yeah, also, that's a quad resist, and it did over half. That's actually really, really gross. Okay, then we'll go for the Frost Beam, because it's only 2 times resisted, so that should definitely take it out, right? If it doesn't, that would suck. It does, okay. Nice, Ikazune's down. So you like Ikazune. Chartiki I'm fine because I can hit it neutral, but it's like only really Ikazune I can't really hit. So yeah, Driving Force, see you later, Gastroke. I'll deal with you later, okay? You're not really that big of a threat right now. Oh, what's up, Metronet? Hey, how's it going, man? Perfect timing. I need to get rid of you like instantly. Also, I think he sapped onto my Garajone, that's why I'm like losing health non-stop, so I guess I should be like targeting the left side more than the right side. That also is probably ignorant, which actually just kind of suck because it doesn't care about my Garajone. So I'm going to go for bait on Coprage, so Wobblisk doesn't touch my Garajone, and we're going to go for the Metal Blast on the Metronet, and we're mostly just going to target the left side now, so I don't lose any more health from that sap plant, because it's really, really annoying. So there's the bait, so Wobblisk, if it goes like Clay Slap or whatever, it's not gonna hit my Garajone. So yeah, this is like my first attempt that's actually works, where I actually got to use a move that wasn't Jumpstart, just fainting myself. Talent Trade. I think he tried Talent Trading his Metronet, because it didn't work on any of my Loomians. If he actually used it on Milo, that would have actually been really, really good for me, because I could actually hit him for super, and it would bypass Ignorance, so not really too sure why he's doing that, but we'll go for the bait again, and we'll Frost Beam the Gastroke, and we only have like 1 more turn. Actually, I think Bane of Haste ends this turn, so yeah, but there's the bait, but yeah, we'll get rid of the Gastroke, and it's just a Wobblisk, which, I mean, it's basically like a 4v1 at that point. I think we can manage, okay? Critical hit, a little bit overkill. That's like the only issue with this specific Garajone is I do want more energy. That's like the only issue. Like, I have a little bit of energy left over, but the energy that I have is like enough for one jump start at the beginning of the game, and then just like for 50 attacks. Oh, actually no, they have 2. Well, this kind of sucks because I'm in a really big disadvantage here because we have to go for rest on like kind of both of them. So yeah, but I mean, hey, we took out 3 of them. Okay, the fact that the Ikazuni like kind of tanked or actually tanked a move does kind of hurt us in the long run. Peace of mind, that's actually fine. What's the Wobbler's gonna do? Is he actually gonna go for the Clay Slap? Power Focus, that's also fine. I'm gonna definitely get off Speds. Wait, Playful? Oh! He did take my ability, it just didn't pop up. I don't know why. So he actually doesn't have Ignorant, he has Playful right now. Why didn't it pop up saying that he took my ability? So I actually have Ignorant now on my Copperage, which means Copperage actually tanks these. It doesn't care about these at all. So yeah, thanks for the Ignorant Copperage. At least I'm assuming it's Ignorant. It might be hasted, but I don't know because it didn't pop up ever. We'll go for the left one again because that's a little bit more terrifying. Luster Loot. Yeah, that's actually not going to really do that much, right? Yeah, I ignore its boost. Thanks to the Ignorant Man. That actually will kill my Gouger, which does suck, unfortunately. That's fine. Also, Copperage as well could run like Bulk Up instead of Driving Force. I thought Driving Force would be a little bit better on it low. So I could like force something out if I didn't want to like deal with them. Now, let's say like, for example, I have an Ikazuni and like a Chartiki on their side of the field. I can get like rid of one of them and then try and like Driving Force out the other one. Or I guess Beta is still better, but yeah, Driving Force is like, I thought I'd try it. I mean, you could run Bulk Ups on, oh, I can Bulk Up my Meditoad, but it's like, I'm probably not really be clicking it that much since it's mostly for the Gardevoir anyway. We can just go into Meditoad here, I think, low. So I'm gonna go for, I don't think it's really worth going for the baits here. I'm just gonna go for the Driving Force on the Wobelisk, and we'll actually double target the Wobelisk. So yeah, but I actually appreciate the Ignorant Man. If he didn't give me Ignorant, that Nimue could have potentially one-shotted me. It could have been like a potential roll. Most better, that's fine. Actually, there's a decent amount, dang. Oh yeah, +1 with, I forgot actually about that. Hypnotize, that's also fine. Yeah, that's fine. I have like, what, another 3 turns of Benefice, so Wobblisk goes down this turn. See you later. I guess we'll just go for Rejuvenate, see if I wake up, and we just Cycle Slap the Wobblisk. So yeah, Gouger and Copperage worked pretty well the first turn. Also, I did bring my Meditoad, because I mean, it's pretty darn good under Benefice. I mean, a lot of my team is very slow, and I just got Birdemic in case Benefice runs out, and he gets a clean up basically. So yeah, but it actually worked pretty well, because we kind of messed things up okay. So my Gouger's like, expected, as long as it like, there isn't anything on the field that quad resists and predicts like what move I'm going for, I should theoretically be able to get 4 of them down, and there's just a 1v4 left over, okay, which works pretty well in my favour, okay. We'll go for the baits here, in case Copperage wakes up, and then we'll just Cycle Slap again, although Meditoad wakes up anyway. Oh, I mean, goes first anyway, so that should be like over half its health. Nice, even with like a, what, +1 range defense, and Nimue is like really like range tanky. Yeah, like Nimue like does have like the exact same amount of range defense as Gouger. The only issue is, for like the range side, a lot of like range attackers can hit it like still super effective, like electric or metal, and they don't really care about its humongous like range defense. They still kind of like bypass it still. I guess Birdemic is fine here, although I think Benefice is still up, so maybe that wasn't the smartest idea. We'll go for the bait low, and then we'll go for the Muck Blast. Is Benefice still up? Yes, it definitely is. Well, there's the bait, so that's fine. Luster Loot, got him. Just make sure they don't go for my Birdemic. Critical hit, dang, even that still didn't, it's like still didn't KO me. Nice. Although, stop that please. I don't want you getting more health. I got the poison. Nice. I'll take it, man. I don't mind that. So now I actually can go for, okay, Benefice and ended there. That's actually perfect. We'll go for the bait again, just so they don't get more health from my Birdemic. And then we'll just Muck Blast. So yeah, also as well, Birdemic like can clean up once Benefice goes down. And also, it's just like a good health gifter. If I wanted to, I could have gone into my Birdemic and health gifted back into my Gouger or my Copperage, vice versa, whatever. But I don't think it really matters. As long as like Gouger takes down like at least 3 or 4 as I was expecting, we're basically good to go, okay? Driving Force and Muck Blast, and that's the first battle done, okay? Very nice. There's the Nimue down, and yep, that's that one done. So let's hop into another one and give it another try. Okay then, hopping into another battle, and I see a Copperage. Maybe they're doing the exact same thing that I'm doing. I like that, man, I like that. Well, I'm gonna lead off with them again, okay? Although, they have got a couple of things that I don't really like, okay? Just gonna say. So, I might swap them out and actually save them for, like, later in the game, whenever I can actually, like, use them without one of them dying immediately. Okay, this time I think I'm going to go with this. Also, for the rest of my team, I actually didn't like mention it. Wakalaka, another Bane of Haste user, Gobodemka I mentioned. Maytoad, really good on the Bane of Haste. Festfer, also really good on the Bane of Haste, hits really down hard. Or I got like our range attackers, just more Bane of Haste melee attackers. And Hoganosh, if my Copperage goes down, I have another bait user. So that's basically it. That's the why I brought all of the looms I actually have. Galash and Bloatox, definitely going to poison. Probably gonna go for the flinch. Let's actually just go for... Is it worth going for the Bane of Haste just straight away? Yeah, it probably is. Also, I can Thunder Strike both of these. Like, I don't even like really need the jump start on these, but we'll still go for the Bane of Haste low. And we'll go for the jump start. I could actually just like ignore, like, we don't really need the Bane of Haste. I should mention, like, we don't really need it. My Copperage could just go for the bait. It's just like if my Copperage like goes down, I can still like utilize my Gargadrone under Bane of Haste, which is why I got a new Bane of Haste Gargadrone. So I don't really need the Bane of Haste, especially like here. I could just click bait. This is a melee tanking Copperage. So that's actually, I think, what I'm going to do. I'm going to bait with Copperage because we don't really need the Bane of Haste, especially with like 2 water types. Also, one on one swapped out. It actually was worth going for the Bane of Haste, but that's fine, man. There's a bait, although now he might go for the... Actually goes for traps. So yeah, I could actually gone for a free Bane of Haste, so would have been better, but oh well, that's fine. Okay then, I'm actually going to click a bait again, because Eliguana could potentially have a Thunder Strike and or Tase, which would also be annoying, so I'm just going to spam baits this battle, I guess, without the Bane of Haste, which is fine. We don't really need it, like I mentioned, but it's just nice to like have it up in case my Copperage does go down. And then I still have like a Bane of Haste for the rest of my team still. Other than Coppertemic. Okay, Gamma Pulse. That's also fine. That shouldn't really do too much to my Gargadrone. Oh, okay, it did do damage to my Gargadrone. It's just that the animation didn't play to actually hit it. Okay, so there's a poison. He could actually keep Aquajaw on me to like lower my melee defense, but I guess he's not doing that. So yeah, once Copperage goes down this turn, actually no, I didn't even bring Hoganosh, so I don't have another bait user. What's more scarier here? I would say Bloatox is more scary because I don't want to get poisoned. Obsidian can't Oko Copperage, so I kind of want to go for the Bane of Haste here, but the Obsidian could click Earthquake, might actually KO the Bloatox. Huh. Let's actually go for the Bane of Haste this time, okay? And then we'll go for the Metal Blast on the Obsidian, because the Bloatox also can't really do that much damage. Aquajaws actually missed, which is nice. Earthquake there, that's why I didn't actually go for the Bloatox. Do I live that on Gargadrone? Oh my gosh, it does a lot! Oh, it did a lot of damage! That did a lot of damage, I don't like that. I really don't like that, okay. Now that Bane of Haste is up, I can actually go for, I can go for Rejuvenate on my Copperage, and my Gargadrone still gets to KO something. But I don't think it's really worth it. I think we just bait, we KO something, and then next turn, we get to KO something else, okay? So yeah, I could actually probably give my Gargadrone a little bit more energy. So I could use Jumpstart on 4 Metal Blasts. Because if I want... how much energy would that actually cost? Actually, yeah, how much would that cost? 42 times 4? Yeah, times 4 plus... No, 42 times 4. Why? Bro, I can't do this, bro. Times 4 plus 40. No, I did that wrong. No, I want to use 5 on, don't I? Times 5 plus 40. Yeah, it's only 250 energy, so I guess you could actually go to 250 energy. So then you can actually go for 4 Metal Blasts and a Jump Start. That's probably what you want to do. And then you still have like enough energy to go for your other moves, like for at least 4 of them. Copperage and Bloatox. Copperage isn't really like that terrifying. We'll go for, although it is actually really slow, so I should actually go for it first. And then I'll take out the Bloatox next turn because I'm slower than it. So that's actually what I'm going to do. See you later, Copperage. And then it's just the Garlish, I think, that they have. So yeah, fortunately that I don't actually have the Rejuvenate, that's actually fine. It's not really gonna matter because we're gonna OHKO you next turn anyway. Okay, on this turn, we could probably go for the bait again. And then we can actually go for the Thunderstrike. I want to go for the Garlish, actually. The Garlish is scarier than the Blowtorch. Also, I'm out of breath. You probably like noticed a jump cut. I ordered food, so some breakfast, and my food like just came while I'm recording. It didn't say it was on its way, so I was like, okay, well now I'm gonna run. So, out of breath a little bit. I'm definitely not in shape anymore, bro. Like after college, it was just like down. Well, actually no, it was like after I got epilepsy, diagnosed epilepsy, it went all downhill from there. Oh yeah, Maytoads. Maytoad like probably OHKO's Blowtorch, so that's probably it. So I gotta start losing weight again, which is a lot harder than I actually thought it was. I'll get there eventually, okay. Right now, I'm enjoying food a little bit too much, because like when I was in like college and like high school, I only really ate like chicken and fish and like the occasional pizza. And after like lockdown, I'm like, I might as well start exploring some food, and oh boy, there's so much good food. Also, just on the rant about food, because I can smell my food, okay. Anyway, second battle went pretty well. So yeah, I would like to say this is broken. I mean, clearly it is broken if you get it to work. It is a little bit harder to get offload. Like I said, if you want to make this a lot easier, maybe like give Gardevoir dodge. If you want to use Maytoad as well, like you could give Maytoads. Probably for Maytoad though, for its abilities, you don't really want specialization because you're running either 3 or 4 moves. Watcher under Bane of Haste. You're going first anyway, so Watcher isn't going to work, so I guess you want the secret ability of Maytoad, the Sly. But you could probably like run dodge, get rid of like maybe Frost Beam, probably Frost Beam. But that lets me hit the Earth types. That's the only like issue, like for lets me hit like Tyrex for neutral at least. So yeah, you could like run dodge, get rid of that one, then you can go for dodge and Bane of Haste the first turn. And then whenever, I guess you like could give like Copperage dodge instead of Driving Force, like whatever. So yeah, it's definitely like really, really good if you get it up. But trying to get it up is like a little bit difficult, especially if like they have Earth types. Earth types right now like really common. Himber, Borkis that like use fairly a decent amount. Tarks use quite a bit. So I mean, it's a little bit harder to actually get them up. But once you actually get them up, it's pretty darn strong, okay. Also, level 1 Gardevoir. Nice. Anyway, we'll leave off here. I'll see you guys next time.